Why, hello there, Rich and Bob. Roast Monster here, and, well, I have been asked here today to suggest to you something to paint because I'm told that you both are spray paint artists. I can't believe they call themselves artists. Yes, Rich and Bob, do I pronounce it Rich? Is it pronounced Rich? Because, you know, Rich, you've done that douchebaggery thing where you've changed one of the letters in your name. You've changed the I in Rich to an exclamation mark. Such an asshat thing to do. Anyway, the suggestion for you both for something to paint. Let me think. It's got to be good and difficult because you're both morons. So let's think of something good. I got it. How's about the moon fighting the sun over a turkey sandwich? Classic. No. I've got a better idea. An ice cream cone eating a popsicle. No. I got a better idea. How's about a shark water skiing? No. I got an even better idea. An Australian bin chicken doing the ballet in a pink tutu. No, playing cricket. No, skydiving. Yes, skydiving. But not skydiving alone. Skydiving with a real chicken. Oh, no. No, I've got an even better idea. How's about an Australian bin chicken fighting a real chicken while skydiving over an ice cream sandwich at night, and beneath them, as they're skydiving, a shark water skiing in the pink tutu. There we have it. Good luck. Oh, but before I go, Rich, if that's how I say your name, drop the exclamation point. You're not that important. You don't deserve one. Ugh, douchebag.
Hello, Rich and Bob. This is William Hung from American Idol. I would say for selling and making art, you need to let people know about your values and your vision. People want to see you have a bigger mission that means something to your fans and your audience. I would say in terms of what to paint, maybe you can paint a picture of me singing She Bangs from American Idol. Here we go. She bangs, oh baby, as she moves, I go crazy cause she loves like a flower, but she stings like a bee. Like every girl in history, you bang.
Hey, what's up, y'all? This is your man Montel Jordan stopping in from the ATL, sending this message up to Cleveland, Ohio, to my guys, Rich and Bob, a.k.a. Don't Panic. Y'all been doing your thing. Thank you for your artistry. Thank you for your work and your contributions to art. And I know your Don't Panic stuff has been killing the game because y'all do portraits, robots, retro items, and you also give other people advice on how to make their art successful ventures. And so proud of you and the work that you do, because this is how we do it. Maybe y'all will consider creating a Montel Jordan robot with a really cool hat and call him Howie Do It. Maybe, I don't know, maybe that's just an idea, and I might find me somewhere on a piece of art somewhere up in Cleveland, wherever y'all put your fantastic work. So I appreciate you, man. Just wanted to stop by, give a shout out to Don't Panic, because this is how we do it. Continued success and continued artistry to you. Bob, Rich, way to go, guys. Take care.
Hey Hey Rich, hey Bob, this is Mary Santora here. Just stopping by to say hello, and I want to give you a little bit of advice on how to become a famous artist. All right, now I know you guys do spray paint artwork all over, robots, retro items, all that fun stuff under the name Don't Panic. I think if you want to take your following to the next level, you need to start spray painting people. And I don't mean like portraits of people on a wall. I mean like physical passerbys. Just start spray painting them, and when they start to freak out, just go, don't panic, and then boom, your name is associated with a viral movement, and you guys are going to be in museums, and people will be copycatting you, and it'll be wonderful. It's really going to take it to the next level for you guys. I hope you followed my advice. Fingers crossed I don't see you on the news, but good luck with everything.
Hey, Rich and Bob, it's Andrea Barber. You know me as Kimmy Gibbler from Full House and Fuller House, and I just loved learning about Don't Panic in Cleveland, Ohio. That's such a creative name. I think that's awesome. Okay, so you spray paint pop artwork, and you want some advice on making art and the secret to success. Okay, well, I am the least artistic person in the planet. I have no fine motor skills at all, but I'll tell you what I like to see in my own home. And so I love art that evokes emotion. So I have lots of family pictures up on the wall, and of course things that are personal to me, but also I like having cityscapes. We have a big one of New York City in my living room, and also some smaller cityscapes of places that we've visited, like Vancouver or San Diego. Lots of good memories. I don't have one of San Francisco yet, or the Golden Gate Bridge. So maybe you should put that on your list. But yeah, I just love things that bring about memories or good feelings from past trips. So maybe you could paint more things that are iconic to Cleveland, Ohio, and that way people that live there can have, a little piece of Cleveland in their homes, or tourists that visit can bring home a little bit of Cleveland with them. So good luck to you both. I wish you all the best in the future. I'm sending you all my love. I'm sending you some Gibbler style vibes, and I'm sending you a big ol' hug. Mwah! Bye, guys.
Hello, Don't Panic, also known as Richard Bob. Richard Bob, don't panic. Richard Bob, Richard Bob's Don't Panic. Just like to say, you guys are pretty freaking awesome. Please continue to spread art, because this world needs more of beautiful and spectacular art. And you guys are creating incredible pop abstract art mashups all over Cleveland, Ohio. And if there's ever a place that needed more art, it's definitely Cleveland, Ohio. So keep doing what you're doing out there with your portraits, the vintage toys, and retro items, and bringing new life into them, and spreading joy and happiness throughout the world. And I hope that you take the opportunity to do something with the where the wild things are, because it's one of my favorite books, and they got some pretty cool. So there's Max dancing around in his pajamas, and of course they got some pretty cool looking monsters. So if you could do something with some monsters, that would be pretty freaking cool. That'd be nice. Okay. Well, that's the whole thing. You guys are pretty freaking awesome. Keep doing what you're doing. You're making the world a better place, and the world needs to be a better place, even though the world's a pretty freaking awesome place. It gets better when Don't Panic is spreading art and love all over town. Okay. I'll see you around, Richard Bob. You guys are pretty freaking awesome. Okay, bye.
Yo, 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 what is up to the friends, family, and fans of the dynamic duo Rich and Bob, aka Don't Panic. It is Mark McGrath from the band Sugar Ray. Yes, I know, off the charts, but always in our hearts. And I understand Rich and Bob are a collaborative spray paint artist duo from Cleveland, Ohio, that paint under their name Don't Panic. And that warms my heart, Rich and Bob, and I'll tell you why. Because it means you're following your passion. You know what I mean? And that is wonderful. You know, you've got art inside you. It's inside your heart, and you want it to be seen by everybody, and I fully support that. Now, I don't want to say I'm an artiste, certainly not in the visual sense like you are, Rich and Bob, but I've written a few songs, and that certainly falls under the artiste umbrella. And I got told many times no. I had 99 no's before I had one yes. That one yes happened to be Atlantic Records, which I'm so grateful for, and we were able to capitalize on our opportunities. But I'll tell you something about opportunities and luck. They have never tapped me on the shoulder while I've been sitting on my couch. No, no, no. Opportunities and luck are outside your front door. And if you guys are spray paint artists, you know that very thing. Because I'm sure you're risking it around the buildings in Cleveland, and I bet there's Don't Panic artwork all over that fair city, which there should be. Good for you, Rich and Bob. You know, I want to tell you something. Check out their Instagram at Don't_Panic Duo, at Don't_Panic_Duo, because I understand Rich and Bob, aka Don't Panic, are getting ready for an art exhibition in, of course, Cleveland, Ohio. And they want me to suggest something for them to paint. And they wanted to know if I make or collect art. Well, I don't collect art, but I have an interesting art story. A friend of mine knows Robert Downey Jr. very well. Now, in '99, he was in prison. Not jail, straight up prison. He had no possessions. He had no money. He had nothing. His career was over. He was going down a dark, dark path. And Robert Downey Jr. coming back to be the biggest movie star in the world was about as likely as me becoming the biggest movie star in the world. It wasn't going to happen. So a friend of mine who knows him very well reached out to me and said, listen, Mark, Robert Downey Jr., he's in jail. He's got no money. No one's going to put any money on his books. They're afraid of what he's going to do with it. If he paints you some pictures, will you give me some money so I can put it on his books? And I said, absolutely. And so I gave him a couple $100 or something like that. I got these two pictures back. And one is of an alligator, and it's behind prison walls, and it says Robert Downey Jr., his ID, California ID number, and it was on Thanksgiving. He painted it. It was an alligator. It was just so dark. It was just like eat, lonely. Just, it has all these strange, just sort of abstract. And another one's a self-portrait of him. And I'd forgotten about him until a couple of years ago when someone asked me about him. Serge from System of a Down bought some, and so did Gavin Rosdale from Bush. And one of those two asked, I can't remember, asked me if I still had mine. I go, oh my God, I don't know. And I dug it up and I found them. So I don't know what they're worth now, if they're worth anything, but it's just really crazy. And I looked at these things and saw the desperation of this man and saw the art he laid on there. And I was really moved by it. It was very emotional for me, especially to see 20 years later what fantastic success he's become. And, you know, he's become one of our great actors. Always was a great actor, but was able to have a second half that's unparalleled. So I believe art is so important, no matter what the medium is, if it's spray paint, if it's on canvas, if it's on a wall, if it's in a song, if it's anywhere, man. So Rich and Bob, I'm just glad you guys are both following your passion. I'm sorry I'm a bit wordy. I'm just really happy for you both. I'm grateful you reached out to me, and I wish you nothing but the best. You know, if dreams can come true for me, they can come true for anybody. So dream big, keep doing what you're doing, and don't let anybody ever tell you differently. All right, Rich and Bob, aka Don't Panic, from your new friend Mark McGrath from Sugar Ray. Keep on painting those walls, and don't forget to check them out on Instagram at Don't_Panic_Duo. All the best of luck. Thanks for reaching out. Take care.
Hi Hi there, Rich and Bob. Don't panic. It's just me, Carson Kressley. And I was talking to Rich, and I know that you guys are responsible for all that amazing pop artwork under the name Don't Panic. They're in Cleveland, Ohio, my favorite city on Lake Erie. And I know you do portraits and robots and retro. So I think the secret to great art is just, talking about what's happening now. So get out there and do your thing. And I know it's going to be a success. So, maybe you could paint a big mural of me somewhere. Not my face, though. Something more attractive.
Hello, Rich, and hello, Bob, a.k.a. Don't Panic. George Wendt here, and I just wanted to say hi and encourage you guys to keep it up. I checked out some of your work on my very small screen of my very small phone, but it looked really interesting and fun and inspiring, and that's cool. And, I'd give you some advice on making art, but I think you guys are way ahead of me as far as that goes. But the secret to success, my nephew, Jason Sudeikis, name dropping, Ted Lasso, his own bad self, told me that, he told Letterman or somebody that I gave him great advice. Get on one of the best sitcoms of all time and just take it from there. So, if you guys could do that, that'd be cool. I recommend it. So, now, what to paint? Have you considered, it's only April, 9th, 10th? The swimming pools probably aren't open in Cleveland yet. Maybe you could paint the bottom of a pool, a dried up pool, and see if they roll with it or want to paint over it. I don't know. But what about, obviously a shark would be, or maybe a school of piranha. Okay, have fun with that. God bless. Cheers.
Hey, homie, hey, the Don't Panic, homie, send me up, the Don't Panic Duo. Yeah, push, look up the hashtag Don't Panic Duo. You'll see the author recording. Hey, what's up, homie? Show me Creep Ray from Cholo P. Hey, sabes que the homie Rich hit me up, Rich and Bob, a.k.a. Don't Panic, homie. The homies right there. Hey, so they're always getting down, homies, spray painting, their pop art, under the name Don't Panic, which we all know. So, hey, keep representing, homies. Keep doing your thing. I know you do portraits of, robots and, things retro, and I like that, homie, because I get all nostalgic. Dang, fool, I used to like the Jetsons and robots and all that, but that's neither here nor there, homie. No matter how you look at it, they do firme at work, homie. They put it down and represent. So, yeah, I know they do robots and all that, but maybe they could do other things, too, homie, I don't know, maybe other kinds of robots, or maybe just do portraits of fools that don't act dumb or fools that are acting dumb and just be here's what you look like. I did a painting of you when you're all drunk and acting dumb. They're gonna be like, dang, that's what I look like. They're like, yeah, fool, but right, you look like a mess right there, but actually it's a pretty firme piece of artwork. So yeah, fool, continue getting drunk and acting dumb, I guess, because then it inspires me to paint something firme out of your pain. Hey, but that's neither here nor there, homie. The point is, these vatos work hard, homie, so don't panic. Keep representing, homie. Keep painting your canvases that and keep doing your thing, homie. So much love and respect from the homie Creep Ray. Hey, stay on your grind, homie. The feria will come in, and maybe one day I'll get an opportunity when I have enough money, if I do enough of these cameos, that I can buy a Don't Panic piece, you know what I mean? And I'll just have my little robot right there chilling in the living room or whatever, so that my tias will come over and be like, ¿qué es eso? I'm like, hey, don't trip. It's a Don't Panic robot that they had did a portrait of. All right, so keep representing, doing your thing, and much love from the homie Creeper and all the gente watching. Make sure you check out that hashtag Don't Panic Duo. That's what's up right there.
Master Ken here with a special message for Rich and Bob, the creative team known as Don't Panic out there in Cleveland, Ohio. I know that you paint portraits of all kinds of things, robots and retro items and whatnot. I want to give you some advice on self-defense using a paintbrush, okay? A lot of people think this is only used to create, but it can be used to destroy. Someone comes up to me, okay? I can whip them right under the nose, make them sneeze. Just ever take the paintbrush like that, okay? Tickles the nose a little bit, okay? You can take the bristles, stab them into the eyeballs. You can take the handle itself, hit into the throat, hit into the solar plexus, and of course, hit into the groin, okay? Then you can dip it in some paint and just slap. You know, they say slap some paint on a canvas. You can slap some paint on an attacker. And then as always, re-stomp that groin. So, good luck with all your painting. Actually, while you're at it, I want you to paint an 80s action movie robot-style version of me, and then send it to me, and I'll post it on my page. I'm not going to pay for it, though, just for the record. Anyway, good luck. Remember, always re-stomp that groin.
Hey Rich, hey Bob, aka Don't Panic. First of all, I gotta say I am a huge fan of your work. I have actually seen it. I know that you're busy out there making art and spray painting, and I think that's super cool. But I don't think that my secrets will really apply to spray paint art. You know, in my business, the secrets were always, you know, don't eat before anal, point your toes, look like you're having a good time, and never sign an NDA. Yeah. I don't really think that applies here. Don't get spray paint in your eye. Actually, I guess that does work for both of us, doesn't it? Anyway, I do wish you lots of success, lots of luck, and I look forward to seeing more of your art out there. Stay safe, and don't do anything I wouldn't do, okay? Or actually most of what I would do either.
Yeah.
Rich and Bob, this is Balki Bartachmos with a peep. The peep talk? Peep talk. Peep. You collaborative and are making good for peep. Making happy talk to you for Don't Panic that you're doing with this spray paint. The first thing I'm going to tell you to do is shake it. Because if you don't, you're going to dribble it. And then it's not going to look like art. Because art got to have nice exuberance from the spirit. And if you dribble, you're going to get some of it on yourself. Then you're going to have to stay there, right where you sprayed it, and say, I am part of the art, and now I am part of the installation. How boring is that? Secondly, wipe the damn nozzle off when you're done. And hold it upside down for a second to clean the nozzle. Otherwise, you're going to go through too many cans of paint. Thirdly, really the person who knows most about the art, I just know about human interaction and dancing of joy and things like that, is this other character living inside Brunson Brain who I see all the time, naming of Serge from Beverly Hills Cop. He is the expert on art. Do you want to hear what he have to say? You do? Okay, hold on. Hello, this is Serge, and how you are doing today? I'm so excited to just kind of go over in my head the idea of maybe representing you someday from the Don't Panic. First of all, I hope that you understand that you are going to have to spelling it panique, Panique, upside down exclamation point. Because upside down is more, world, culture, and panic. I want you to consider this, first of all. Second of all, I think that if you are going to do this, you must become part of the gesture of the whole painting. So, first of all, if you always go out dressed only in one t-shirt, so for instance, you can cut into strips and make a little bit for your toes, some for the loincloth, some for cover nipples, and some for like a bandana on the head, one t-shirt each for a statement to make about the culture and the flexibility of art. Then the next thing I got to tell you is find a new place to pierce, like maybe right through from this cheek, right through your nose to the other side of your head, or from like this nipple out this shoulder, because then you're going to make a bigger statement when you do Don't Panique with the upside down exclamation point. So I'm wishing you lots of love and lots of luck with this, and remember, stay chic and try to wear as little as possible, because this adds a certain level of minimalism, okay?
Hey, this message is for Rich and Bob, aka Don't Panic. I'm not. Hey, if you're still trying to place this, extremely recognizable and, let's face it, Rich and Bob, extremely good-looking young man here on your cell phone, I'll remind you, Rich and Bob, aka Don't Panic. It's I, David Faustino, but I'm probably better known to you as Bud Bundy. Yes, Rich and Bob, it is I, the Grandmaster, the Grand Flasher, the Grand Bastard, the Gas Passer, the Cross Dresser. I think you get the point, Rich and Bob. So I hear you're these collaborative artists that, spray paint pop artwork. Oh, that's cool, man. You guys are spray paint artists. One of my closest friends, Corin Nemec, who, if you're not familiar with him, he played Parker Lewis in Parker Lewis Can't Lose. He's also a tremendous graffiti artist. I've got a few pieces of his here at my home. So he's also does it spray paint. So that's dope, man. I hear you guys do robots and retro items. That's very cool. So shout out to you guys, man. I'd love to see some of your work. Let's see. Funny advice on making art and the secrets to success. Oh, God, I don't know. Funny advice on making art. It's just don't judge it. Just make it. Fuck it. Forget what they think. Just make it. Just keep being creative. Keep putting it out there. Keep giving your gifts, I guess. And it seems like you guys are doing that very thing. So congrats on that. Suggest something for them to paint. Oh, God, what should you paint? Maybe you should paint a picture of Al giving his son fatherly advice, or better yet, fatherly advice inside the nudie bar. In the nudie bar, Al giving Bud some fatherly advice, or maybe in the midst of them in their famous nudie bar brawl scene. I don't know. If not, come up with something even better. It's late. Lots of love to you guys. Congrats on all your creative work. Shout out to Don't Panic. And again, I won't. Lots of love to you guys, man. Will Bundy. Peace.
Rich, Bob, it's me, your favorite Lord and Savior, Jesus. Just taking a break from my extremely busy schedule of miracles and other Jesus duties to have a little divine intervention with you two. You see, I've had my eyes on you, not like in a weird, creepy way or anything like that, just, in a Jesus way. And I couldn't help but notice your project. Don't Panic! Very clever. I like it. I think it's unique. But listen, I'm not one to give unsolicited advice, but have you ever tried something blasphemous? It was kind of my forte. I got really popular. Ultimately got me killed 2,000 years ago. But I think now people are a little bit more progressive and tolerant. So, I don't know. Maybe try painting up something holy. Some sort of sacred thing. Maybe tweet it to me later. I'd love to see it. All right, listen. Love to stay and chat, but I'm kind of a busy savior. It's not like these mansions just build themselves, so I should probably get back to the grind. You two stay blessed. And don't forget, don't do anything I wouldn't do. Love you. Amen.
Hey, Rich. Hey, Bob. Danny Woodburn here, a.k.a. Mickey Abbott from Seinfeld. I'm sure you both remember me. I stood in for Punky Brewster when you was nothing. So, fellas, I understand you're artists. I appreciate art. Don't panic. That's who you are, right? You guys are Don't Panic. Now, I've never heard of an art collective with a name like that, like you're sort of rock and roll artists, I'm guessing. Maybe that's kind of how you go. But as I understand it, you maybe need a little advice as to where to take your art to the next level. And some of the portraits, you do robots, you do retro. So my thought is this. And also, it strikes me as odd that your name is Don't Panic when you're in Cleveland. Because if I was in Cleveland, that would be the first thing I would do, is panic. I can appreciate Cleveland. You've been the butt of jokes for many, many years. Centuries, I think. I mean, Cleveland is like the go-to for anybody to sort of make fun of a city. That and Jersey, but Jersey's a state. So Cleveland, city, Jersey, state. Those are the target places. But the robot portrait retro thing, here's my thought. And in the theme of Don't Panic, what to paint, okay? Here we go. Me, as a robot from the 1950s, arriving in Cleveland and panicking. That is my thought for what you should paint next. And I think this is going to be like a Banksy moment for you guys. I don't know where you paint these things. Do you paint them outside? I'm hoping that my little thought about me, because that's what I do. I'm self-centered in this moment. About you, it's about me. You paint me as a robot in 1950s attire, panicking as I arrive in Cleveland. All right, all the best to you. Don't panic.
Hello, Don't Panic. Well, Rich and Bob. I kind of like Rich and Bob better than Don't Panic. Don't get me wrong. I like Don't Panic very much. I like it. I say it all the time. But Rich and Bob, I say that all the time too. When the kids in the hall meetings, it was a kind of a joke that I would say, "Don't panic," out of the blue. But I could also like go to kids in the hall meeting and say, "Rich and Bob." And they would say, "Don't panic. We get it, man. They're that famous, Rich and Bob. We won't panic." Did you guys get that from Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy? I think that's where that's from. Here's another thing. I think I'm being interesting. Here's another thing I said a lot in Kids in the Hall meetings. It was when someone said, the joke was that nobody was fighting, that someone would say, "I think your note, I have a note for your sketch." And someone said, "Yeah, that's okay, but I was sort of going this way, trying to be Canadian polite." Then I would say, "Can we not fight?" And I'm not trying to be interesting. But you know what? From now on, I'm only going to have one catchphrase. People are going to say, "How are you feeling today, Kevin McDonald?" And I'm saying, "Rich and Bob!" "You're feeling Rich and Bob?" "Yes!" And then they'll be very excited. And they'll go, "Oh, you mean Don't Panic?" "Yeah, we love their art." Or they'll say, "Who?" And I'll just say my two cousins and change the subject. "Hello, Rich and Bob. I'm Kevin McDonald, the weakest canal." Guess what? Yeah, you guessed it. I showed you my computer because I'm about to do a Kids in the Hall Zoom meeting because we're working on our new show for Amazon. Our sketch comedy show, 8 episodes. We're going to start shooting in a month. We're still having writing meetings, and it won't be as good as the 90s show, so get ready to be disappointed. How can it be? We were young people at the peak of our powers. Look at us. I'm us. Look, we all look like me now. We all look exactly like this. So that's, you don't expect that. Anyway, congratulations on being collaborative artist of spray paint pop artwork under the name Don't Panic in Cleveland, Ohio. That was a long sentence. You must be young kids then to do such young things. How do you even know the kids in the hall? In Cleveland, Ohio, such a young city, you must be really young. You paint portraits, robots, and retro items. Give funny advice on making art. Buy the right equipment. It's all about the equipment. I would get really, really long paintbrushes and really tiny buckets of paint. And like so tiny that you're having trouble putting the paintbrush in the paint. Because then you'll be so frustrated that beautiful art comes out. After frustration, beautiful art comes out. So the tiny little cans of paint and giant 6'8" paintbrushes. That's my suggestion. Suggest something for them to paint. Yeah, I'm very imaginative. I have a lot of ideas. I would paint a couch with a little coffee table in front of it and TV remote on it, and a giant TV and glasses on the bureau that it's on. And I okay, I just said exactly what's in front of me. I'll make imagination. Have 3 aliens sitting on the couch. There, that's imagination. So you got a couch, 3 aliens sitting on it, a coffee table, TV remote, glasses on a desk. I said bureau, I meant desk with glasses on. They're my glasses. Make it 3 pairs of glasses because the aliens wear glasses. Bingo! We got it. Good luck with the painting, gentlemen. And remember, don't panic! And another thing, Rich and Bob!
Hey guys, I'm Art Alexakis from band Everclear, and so Don't Panic. I like that name. I can use that a lot being a dad because I panic all the time. Getting ready for an art exhibition. That's pretty cool. I've had a couple showings myself. I'm a bad artist that you know, I have a good time doing it. It's very cathartic. Never used the medium that you guys do with the spray cans. Actually, I did. I grew up in a housing project, so we used to tag stuff all the time. I know you guys are taking that to an art form, which I appreciate. So you wanted a fun, silly kind of idea for something to do with artwork. I don't do fun, silly artwork, if you've ever noticed what Everclear does, but I think you guys should paint food. Not like pictures of food. That's stupid. That's what people do who wear like LL Bean. You don't want any of that crap. You should paint food. Like go to McDonald's, see McDonald's, go over there, buy their food, paint it, try to sell it. I think that's a good idea. Anyway, hope you guys have a great day. Bye.
What up? Rich and Bob, said entertainer. Had to pull up on the Don't Panic crew. That's it, man. Y'all doing your thing there in Cleveland, man. That's what it's all about, man. So, you know, I just want to say be encouraged, man. Y'all guys are artists, you're creators, you guys, you're leading the culture with that, you know what I'm saying? So you want to get out there and do something fly and different, I get it, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what, you know, you can do. I know that Cleveland kind of known for like food and then chefs be all around. So maybe y'all like be doing like a whole thing, like, you know, nigga, like me, I'm like into sandwiches, nigga. So, you know, maybe like it's a breadcrumb thing, like where y'all be painting like different stuff around the city and it all of a sudden it end up being a sandwich, nigga, but people got to like go and like take the pictures like an NFT and grab it and make the sandwich and build it, like buy pictures in order. Otherwise, you ain't do it right. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like a scavenger hunt, but art. Like, I don't know. I'm out here. I'm crazy, dog. I don't even know if that's dope, but it sounds fun. And then it leads you to like some cool, like off the wall, local hood joint that make a crazy sandwich that y'all love, that y'all came up on, that y'all been doing y'all thing or whatever. You know what I mean? Let it be a story though. But with art, with paint, you know what I'm saying? Tell the story of it, bro. And this is like this the said sandwich story. This shit sound. This shit. Never mind, man. Never mind. Sometimes I was just like, I just got through working out, so my endorphins kind of open, and I just be saying stuff that don't necessarily make a lot of sense. But if y'all do it, then and it worked, then okay, then yes, I was like, yeah, I thought of that. But if y'all tried and it's like that shit, like what the fuck is said on, then you can edit like a lot of this. All right, y'all, salute. I'll holler.
Hi, Rich and Bob. This is Carlos Barrega. You know what? I heard that you guys are work together, on the spray paint pot artwork under the name of Don't Panic in Cleveland, Ohio. Okay, that's good. That's good. Okay, you guys paint portraits, robots, retail items. Get funny. Oh, you guys do some funny stuff too. Oh, that's awesome, man. Awesome. But you know what? I want you to do something. Why you not do a Wahoo, something like that? Because the Cleveland Indians, they need a logo. They need a name. They need something, for the next year. So I think you guys should do something on painting or something like that. Let's come up with a name or with different, I don't know, an item or something like that, so we can help the Cleveland Indians, okay? So take care. This is Carlos Barriga. Have fun, brothers. Take care, okay? All the best for you guys, okay? Take care, brother. Keep going. Don't panic. Never. Don't panic. Bye-bye.
Well, hey there, Rich and Bob. Sexy Chef Wendy here. I just wanted to stop by and say, don't panic. Congratulations, guys, on your amazing new show, The Don't Panic Room. I mean, I'm just wondering how two guys from Cleveland, Ohio became such epic spray paint artists. And me personally, I've never been to Cleveland, Ohio, and I've never been spray painted. So I was thinking maybe that could be a good collaboration, Sexy Chef Wendy and the dynamic Don't Panic duo. Congratulations, guys. You're amazing. Keep up the great work. And I don't know, you might also want to think about using this little baster as a paintbrush for your next canvas. Love you. Keep it spicy. Stay great and shh, don't panic.
Hey, Rich and Bob, a.k.a. Don't Panic. This is John Machine Jr., a.k.a. the Micro Machine Man. Remember, if it doesn't say Micro Machines, it's not the real thing, a.k.a. Blur. Decepticons above me, Decepticons below me. Every place I look, I see Decepticons. I've been on stupid missions, but the stupidest mission I've ever been on. Hey, wanted me to give you guys some advice on marketing and selling artwork. You have funny, serious collaborations that you do with your pop abstract art and all your mashups in Cleveland there. Cleveland's pretty much of an art town. I used to live in Columbus, Ohio, and when I wanted to buy art, I always went to Cleveland. I hope everything's doing great. I hope your mashes are doing great. You know what they say, if you build it, they will come. So you got to do what you believe in, what you think is right for your heart, and someone else is going to fall in love with it, and you're going to make a living. So do it, stick with it, and don't ever give up. Remember, if you paint it, they will come. Take care.
Yeah.
Hi, Rich. Hi, Bob. I'm all here today to say congratulations on your collaboration, spray painting, and being artists. You two are superheroes in Elmo's book. Hello to everyone at Cleveland, Ohio. That's a great place to be an artist. You have the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Maybe you could draw or paint something from the Hall of Fame. Maybe like Elmo playing on a guitar. Or maybe Elmo singing in a microphone. into the, the car market. Maybe you could do some cool car paintings, or maybe some models. Just make sure they have clothes on, please. No, really. Really. Congratulations on everything, and Elmo wishes you the best with your success. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please remove your wallets and your credit cards or debit cards. The sale will begin shortly. The sale will begin shortly. That's how you sell. This isn't a show and tell. This is a sale, baby. Everyone get to buying. Elmo said so. And remember, Elmo loves you. Loves you both. Bye-bye, Rich. Bye-bye, Bob. Oh, and where are Red's balloons?
Hey Rich, hey Bob, having your Mary Pat here. Hope you're doing good. So I heard that you guys are collaborative spray paint artists from Cleveland, Ohio, and you paint under the name Don't Panic, all right? So I just want to say I'm proud of you guys for doing all your work, but I want to give you some advice, because as you know, I am a friggin' artist myself. Even though I work at the Acme, I still got to do my shit. So always find an inspiration. Mine is, Cabernet Sauvignon. Drink responsibly. And a suggestion for you guys to paint would be May. Paint me like one of your French girls and all that stuff. All right? I usually go to Marshall's for my art, but I'm always down for good spray paint art. So you guys, keep up the good work, and I hope to see you soon. Love you guys. Take care. Bye-bye.
Rich and Bob, a.k.a. Don't Panic, in Cleveland, Ohio. No, that's where you're from. It is best not to panic. In fact, that's really the theme, the mantra I give to my kids. They're 8 and 5, and honestly, that's how I live my life. Because if you panic, you can't fight people as well. That's really true. I love your artwork. I don't know. I looked you up, and it's amazing. Of course, you should do one of me, but you guys are so good, and I love Don't Panic. I mean, the secret to success is don't fucking panic. You guys are excellent. You have a brand, this fucking Starman sketch. Sketch, whatever they're called here. It's badass, and it's scary, because what would happen if your mask came off? I'm reading it my way, but I love pop art. I've had many Warhols over my years, and of course I had to sell them when I got divorced each time. But I love what you guys do. And what's the thing in England where stop, breathe, whatever the signs, I put one of my kids through, it's something like Don't Panic, but it's carry on, be calm and carry on, or some shit like that. But Don't Panic is better. And I just keep, let's see, what else could I can't. The funny advice is, it's like anything else. It's like anything else in your gut. You look like you did the Scooby-Doo cast here, but it's all-time low art. But it's great. It's great. And my kids love it. And my kids and I love the same things. I'm a 62-year-old single dad with my son turned 8 this week. My daughter's 5. And we absolutely have the same taste. Especially in art. Your stuff, it's badass, man. I could not give you guys any advice. But, send me, do me, because it's awesome. All right, boys. Listen, good luck to you out there in Cleveland.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Tara Reid, and this is for Rich and Bob, and it's AKA Don't Panic. So don't panic, it's okay to be okay. So anyway, it says, Rich and Bob, are collaborative artists that spray paint pop artwork under the name Don't Panic. Explanation point. Yes. In Cleveland, Ohio. I love it. Go Buckeyes. My brother went to Ohio State. Anyway, he said that I should give you some advice on making art. And I think any art that you make is inside of you. So I can't give you that. You'll give yourself that. That's the best art you'll ever make because it comes inside of your soul. And however you're spraying, you're doing pop art. That's so cool. And I'm really proud of you. But anyway, he told me that I should tell you to go to @DONT/ or underscore panic PANIC _ DUO. Then on Instagram, then it says, do you make / collect art ? This is the hardest thing I ever did, guys. Make it easier. So yeah, so basically, Rich and Bob are collaborative on artists. They spray paint and pop art under the name of Don't Panic. They live in Cleveland, Ohio. Give them the bad, silly advice on making art, which I already told you the good advice. I'm doing it twice right now. Suggest something for them to paint. Okay, well, I already told you. Just paint what you feel. When you feel something in your heart, just go for it. Because when we don't do something that we feel, I'm not a painter, but I'm still an artist. I always regret it. Anyway, this is the longest message I ever made, and I'm so sorry I'm boring you guys. But anyway, we tell everyone we can that they could find you guys at DONT # panic PANIC # duo DUE on Instagram. And also to anyone, do you make or collect art? Because their loves are artists and they are true artists. So anyway, love you guys, and I think you're amazing. And if you want, you could always send me a painting. I'll put it on my wall. Take care. Bye.
Yo, it's your friendly neighborhood Coolio with a message to Rich and Bob from Don't Panic in Cleveland, Ohio. I heard you guys do pop artwork. As you can see, I got something right behind me. Listen, try to get your name out there through social media. Maybe get a local celebrity to endorse you. You know, do some different things. Try to think about painting something that nobody else is thinking about. You feel me? It's cool, man. You know, paint a picture of me in a black Superman costume, flying through a building, or you know, paint a picture of Michelle Pfeiffer in a 6'4" hopping down Skyline Boulevard. You know what I'm saying? Paint a picture of Too Short jumping out of a helicopter dressed like a Marine. You know what I'm saying? Something different. Those are just some suggestions. But at any rate, maybe do some giveaways, stuff like that. Anything to get your name out there and get people to see your work. Hey, you're on the right track. And I gotta say, don't panic. It's gonna be all right. It's your Philly neighborhood Coolio saying Shaka Zulu. Peace.
Get down as I like to do. Dog, shut up! It's Rich and Bob. Don't panic art. You guys got amazing art, and it's pop art that I love to look at. It's inventive, it's new, it's great. So give me some of that art. You got to get down with Rich and Bob. Don't panic artists. # Cleveland artists. But seriously, I did check out some of your stuff. It's real cool shit. I like it a lot. And if you need a suggestion for something to spray paint, I suggest this. Bill Squire with a bowl cut. Yeah? Yeah? You like that? I like that too. I think that'd be some good art. Back up is the dog. Fuck the dog. The dog gets enough attention. Bowl cut Bill. That's what you want to spray paint. Tag that around town. That could be the new Obey thing. But make it yours. Make it more creative than that. I'm not that kind of artist.
All right, Rich and Bob, you spray paint artists. You call yourself Don't Panic, but you live in Cleveland, so you have almost everything to panic about. I think you should spray paint the Klaus Oldenburg that sits in the middle of Cleveland. You know, the giant rubber stamp? Because my understanding is he stole a lot of his ideas from other artists, like Kusama and whatnot. It's a great idea to walk over and just sort of spray paint Don't Panic across him and then sign it with your names, of course. Rich and Bob, or Bob and Rich. By the way, you're almost a country duo there. So congratulations on having an art exhibition and in Cleveland. And I think that's an awesome thing. Cleveland needs art so badly. And, well, when the lake burns, you guys will be there with spray paint. Also, Rich, you wrote, I love your improv skills. And I will improve. Just takes time. Fist bump.
Rich and Bob, what's up? This is Pierre Bouvier, lead singer of the band Simple Plan. Thank you for your lovely message. It says here, Rich and Bob, a.k.a. Don't Panic, a spray paint collaborative artist group named Don't Panic. That's really cool. I checked you out real quick on Google. I Googled it, and you guys got some awesome stuff, so I want to encourage you to keep going. Obviously, the more you do it, the better you get. I think you guys are already incredibly talented. And I like that you have a style already. All your stuff seems to have a theme and has a sort of like a look to it that's very specific, which is great. Branding, people recognize your stuff. So you're asking here, fun advice on making art. I don't think you need much advice because you seem like you're really nailing it. Like I said, I love that you have a style that's kind of unique to yourselves. And yeah, secret to success. Just do everything you could possibly think of to push your career forward, whether that's marketing, branding, practice, art, find ways to, maybe do some creative social media videos. People always love that, stuff that goes viral on TikTok, that kind of stuff. I know it can be kind of annoying at times, but it seems to work a lot for a lot of people. So that's my advice. Also, you said, suggest something for you to paint. I was thinking about that. You've done such cool stuff. I love robots. I love portraits. And I love what you guys have got going on. So I thought maybe, and this is, you don't have to do this. I'm just, something that came to my mind. What if you did robots that sort of look like famous people? Like, if you did a robot that looked like Michael Jackson or that looks like Mick Jagger or that looks like something like that, could be cool. I don't know. So that's my suggestion. But Rich and Bob, thank you for reaching out to me. I wish you all the best. Keep on doing what you're doing. It looks awesome. and hope to see you guys out there on the road at some point or bump into you somewhere, and congratulate you on your awesome work. So keep it up. Rich and Bob, this is Pierre signing off. Take care.
Rich and Bob, Chuck Liddell here. I give the worst advice at making art I could think of. I'm the worst artist out there, but I do know something about success. Find something you love and go after it, man. So if you love what you're doing, keep it up and make some kick-ass art, brother. Brothers.
Yo, what's up, Rich and Bob? Don't panic. Listen, man, I absolutely love the name of your company, and I love that you guys are spray paint artists, man. That's killer, especially being Ohio boys like myself. That's incredible. I think what you need to do, the only reason I don't do it, because I can't get the spray paint off my finger. You know, it drips all the time, so I don't know how you guys do it. It's that finger right there. It just runs down. Yeah, so I think what you should do, I think what you should paint is I think that you should paint a picture of Brutus the Buckeye wearing a Gary LaVox hat and so it'd be Brutus in camouflage, a Gary LaVox hat, shooting a bow. That's what I'd like to see. I think that would sell. I think it'd be incredible. Listen, good luck on your exhibition in Cleveland. Keep killing it. That's awesome. And listen, no matter what's going on in life, don't panic.
Hey there, Rich and Bob. Colin Margaret from Whose Line Is It Anyway here, international comedy icon and, of course, role model to pretty much everyone on the planet since 1990. Also, I posed nude for Andy Warhol. Little known fact. I did a lot of nude modeling in the early 60s, late 80s. There was a dry period in between. But anyway, all right. So I know that you are collaborative spray paint artists, something I'd never heard of before until you sent me this, and you're preparing for an art exhibition. Well, I'm going to wish you nothing but the best. I hope it's everything that you hope it is. I hope people will flock and enjoy your art. Excuse me. Offer any thoughts on selling or making art. I don't know if you've seen my career. I don't really make art or sell it, but I love art. I'm an impressionist guy. I love Monet and all those people. And have been fortunate enough to in my travels touring around the world, being able to go to all the museums and see some amazing art. Do an impressionistic thing. Do that. I don't know. Can you do different styles in spray paint? I'm sure you can do anything. You're artists. Just open up your minds, and maybe a 50-foot mural of me would be something. Just something I'm throwing out there. I wish you nothing but the best. I'm going to give you a little song. This is your hoedown. Thanks for all you do. Soon to have an exhibition. Let's all go Yahoo. I hope this little hoedown gives you quite a smile. Thank God you asked me instead of stupid Ryan Stiles. Ryan, you know what his idea of art is? Family Circus. Remember that comic? Anyway, good luck. And just paint for yourselves. Paint whatever you want. It's your vision. Go for it. Stay safe.
Rich and Bob, it's your friend MC Lars. Don't Panic is your pop artwork spray paint crew. And, graffiti is one of the original 4 elements of hip hop. If we go back to 1520 Sedgwick and the August 1973 birth of hip hop with Kool Herc, we have all the different elements. You know that. Graph writing, graffiti, rap, and DJing. Not in that order. And I heard y'all paint portraits, robots, and retro items. So, what are some suggestions for you to paint? Well, I'm a huge fan of anything Star Wars, Who Framed Roger Rabbit, Simpsons. I mean, that's my favorite stuff. Calvin and Hobbes. What's some advice? The advice I would give to being like a successful artist is don't stop. That's the secret. Don't stop. I've been doing music since I was probably 14. I'm 38. And I still love it. You got to find passion and joy in it. I had an English teacher who said the 3 things in life that make you get through it and feel happy are having passion for what you do, approaching everything like a mud pie, like you're doing something like in the yard, playing, and enjoying the drudgery of it. And those 3 things will get you through life. And yeah, I don't know if that's helpful, but y'all are doing great work. Keep up the awesome work. And art is more important than ever. So this is my advice to y'all. Keep it moving. Thanks for hitting me up. Peace.
Rich and Bob, it is Perez Hilton, and I want to congratulate you on all of your amazing work. You are making Cleveland even more beautiful than it already is. I've been to Cleveland. It's been a while. I need to go back, and when I return, I would love to see a portrait spray painted by you two, a Don't Panic extravaganza, huge, of me. For some inspiration, there's that, there's that, there's that, there's that, there's that, that, over there, that one's pretty big, down there, and up there as well. Yes, I have a museum dedicated to myself in my house because I worked hard for it. And that's really the secret of success, right? You may be having the best talent or the best luck, but the only way to sustain success, and I've been here doing this for 17 years, is to have an incredible work ethic. And I know that you two do. So don't panic, keep working hard, and I better see myself in Cleveland, all right?
Okay, this shout out, second of the day, is for Rich and Bob, aka Don't Panic. Rich and Bob are collaborative artists. Congratulations, guys. You guys got the noble job of making the world a better place, a prettier place. And you spray paint pop art under the name Don't Panic. I love that name, Don't Panic. It's almost like stay calm, but don't panic. In Cleveland, Ohio. Wow. You guys painting in those abandoned shopping malls around Cleveland? Yeah, man, those places would make a great art gallery, wouldn't they? Yeah, you guys do portraits, robots, retro items. Okay. Well, you know, I call myself an artist too, you know. But I make I don't even have one on. I make necklaces. I carve pipes. This is one of my pipes that I carved. I just love the wood. The wood feels so nice. And this is a bamboo stem. And I also do natural carvings. This is a piece of bamboo. And I just stuck a little makeshift bowl in there, which I'm going to smoke in a minute. And secret to success? Keep doing what you're doing. You know, artists, they're
compulsive. You have to do your art. This is why you're on this earth, is to paint, make everything look interesting and beautiful. Tagging. My son, he used to tag. My wife is an artist, Shelby. She's pretty good. But you know what you do? And okay, do the murals. I don't know if you do. This is what I do: is take great photos of your art, and that's another way to do it too. Close-ups, they're pretty cool. And then I got them printed. But I'm a procrastinator. I don't finish anything. I start it and I almost finish it, because that's like life, to me, if you finish it and everything's in place, there's no need to be here any longer. And so long as you got something to do, you'll always come back. You always wake up in the morning. At least that's my ad. That's the way I look at it too. And then also it's a cop-out, so that you don't have to allow yourself to put yourself to be criticized, because that's a little hard to take sometimes. Unless you're like Rich and Bob, collaborative artist. I love that, man. Well, keep doing it, man, and post it. I want to see some of your stuff. I'm serious. Send me some of your art, some pictures anyway.
Well, Rich and Bob, aka Don't Panic. Rich and Bob are collaborating on spray paint artists from Cleveland, Ohio, and they paint under the name Don't Panic. Here's some silly advice. Check out this documentary. It's not silly advice. Check out the documentary. It's called What the Health. It's free. It's on YouTube. Hey, I don't want to hear about how to put years onto my life. Changed my life. You're welcome. Some paint. Make some candy paint ones for me. Check them out on Instagram. Don't_panic_duo. They're in Cleveland, Ohio. Y'all ever been to Euclid? I was just at the Barley Room. I'm in Columbus, Ohio right now. I know that's right.
Don't panic. What's up, Rich and Bob? It's Melissa Hart here. How are you? I hear that you guys have this awesome spray paint artist company doing pop artwork called Don't Panic in Cleveland. That's amazing. Have I been to Cleveland? I guess I have. Our show, Melissa and Joey, took place in Toledo. Is that close enough? I know you guys paint portraits on robots and retro items and stuff. And if I had any advice to give about making art and secrets to success, it would just be keep persevering, right? Keep pushing through. Art is so subjective. Like you have to do what you love in art, and you have to do it the way you would do it. You want to do it. You can't be influenced really by anybody else. I mean, you can be influenced by people you admire, but you can't take the negative and change your art, right? If I could suggest anything for you to paint, I think it would be, to paint, I had a wall in my bedroom as a teenager that was all painted, it was a huge red flower, just the red petals, and in the center was the earth. And I've never really seen anyone do that. I'd love to see that, the earth as the center of the flower, sort of as the center of the world, which it is the world. The world is the center of everything, right? And just that we have to take care of Mother Earth. So I love putting Mother Earth as the center of things. But if you could paint on anything, if you're painting on a car, I think I'd want to paint on a car. That'd be really fun. Anyway, lots of love and best of luck with all your art.
Yo, Rich and Bob, it's the Sklar brothers here, Randy and Jason, and we're in different cities, but, much like the amazing artwork that you guys create, it's like we're robotic in the future. Randy on top of Jason, Jason underneath Randy. Look at us, stacking Sklar brothers. That could be a thing. I just love that you guys are artists in one of our favorite cities in the world, Cleveland, Ohio, right, Jay?
That's one of the best. We'll meet you at the larder for a good sandwich next time.
Right?
Love
Right?
that.
Okay, so we know you guys paint like incredible things like portraits and you do robots and retro items and you give fun advice on making art. You guys are amazing. Don't panic. We're not panicking because we know you guys are in control of the art in Cleveland. So here's our suggestion to do, and take it or leave it. At, what was it, the West Side Market, which is one of our favorite places, Ohio City. Take me down to Ohio City where the crepes
The grass is green and the falafel is pretty.
Yeah, the crepes are big and the falafel is pretty. Take me home, yeah. We want you to paint our picture, if you can, a robotic Randy and a robotic Jason. You can either paint it on the side of the West Side Market or on the sidewalk in front of it, or on the sidewalk in front of the Larder, which is our favorite deli in Cleveland. Can you guys do it? Look, we're not panicking. Rich and Bob, you guys are the best. Just wish you guys all the best. Keep making great art because it's people like you that make cities like Cleveland so great.
Hey, Rich and Bob. Whoops. Did I make a mistake? Not really. No, I know it's Bob. Rich and Bob, a.k.a. Don't Panic. This is a message from Rich. Rich and Bob, you are a collaborative spray paint artists. You collaborate from Cleveland, Ohio, and that you paint under the name Don't Panic. Great name for a paint company, which means don't panic. The paint will dry. Just stop panicking, because eventually it will dry. I just want to give you some advice on the art market. It's not going great. There's your advice. Also, in order to make collect art, I think you should have a good eye for it. And immediately, if you're going to be in an art museum of some sort, when nobody's looking, steal it. Degas, Chagall, Monet, Picasso. Oh, yeah. Chagall's good. That's my favorite. And also, you have an Instagram site, Don't Panic _ It's at don't _panic _duo. You guys are getting ready for the big art exhibition in Cleveland, so congratulations. And the art mashup of pop art and abstract art is the way to go, and that's what you guys got. So congratulations. Take care.
Hey, Rich and Rob, AAK, Don't Panic. Or is it, Don't Panic? Because it has an exclamation mark at the end. Anyway, guys, I hear you guys paint all kinds of stuff. Paint everything. I paint stuff. I do my own art with my own bodily fluids. Maybe you guys should try that if you want to make some cash. Make a name for yourself. Either that or you two guys get together and you paint each other. You paint each other up. Just head to toe. Yeah, I don't know who would buy that piece of art, but I don't know. Give it a shot. Anyway, you guys stay cool. Keep painting everything. That right, Wally. Paint Wally. Paint Wally. Hey, Wally. I don't think he wants to be painted. He's not excited about it. Anyway, cheers, guys. Rock on, and best of luck to you, guys, or whatever you are. Robots. Painting robots. Bye.
Hey, hey, hey. How you doing? My name is Kid. I'm from the group Kid and Play. Hope you guys are doing well today. But this is a special message going out to two guys that are really tight, two really creative dudes. one of the great duos of all time. Okay? You heard of Hope and Crosby? Hmm? You heard of Abbott and Costello? You heard of Kid and Play? None of them compared to Rich and Bob. Rich and Bob. Oh, it's Rich and Bob. Heard about you, Rich and Bob. Great creative artists from Cleveland, Ohio. Which is a really freaking tough town, trust me. I've been there a lot. But no, Rich and Bob are this brilliant creative spray paint artists. They're known as Don't Panic, which is great advice. That's a great name for right now because we don't need to panic. So don't panic. Rich and Bob are telling you not to panic. Heard some great things about you guys' creative process. You're doing some really, really big things. People need to follow you on the IG, right? They're at don't, D-O-N-T _ panic _ duo, D-U-O. So go check them out on the IG and catch up to what they're doing. You know, I mean, I've always admired artists, creative people. You know, my older brother was a really, really great artist, and he got me into it. And so I really, really respect what you guys do. I can't wait to see more and more of it, and I'm really interested in that show that's coming up. And I heard you guys go back with us back in the days, the Kid and Play days, the house party days. Matter of fact, next time y'all get together and get creative, let's make it a spray paint house party. Come on now. You know you want to do it. You want to do it. Rich and Bob want to do it. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. You guys have a great exhibition, okay? I'm going to keep my eyes on you, all right? Rich and Bob. Big shout out to Rich. He's the one that hit me up. That's your homeboy, I'm sure. Okay? I look forward to seeing more of your creativity. I'll see you at the top.
Rich and Bob! What up? Yo, shout out to Don't Panic Paint. Yo, so you want fun, silly advice on making art. So all of these pictures that are behind me, I don't know if you've seen any of these, all of these paintings, they don't belong to me. I didn't paint these. These actually belong to my girlfriend who has a TikTok. Her TikTok is Pandycorn Paints. And she is the one that paints. And she's going to give you the advice and what to paint. Say hi.
Hi. My advice is to just go with the flow. Whatever you start with isn't going to be what you end with. So just have fun.
Just have fun with it. And okay, so what are we gonna make them paint? Give them something silly to paint.
Paint a panda.
There you go. Paint a pandycorn. Paint a pandycorn. And then when y'all paint that, please tag me. My Instagram, I'm gonna give you my Instagram, I'm gonna send you a message. Yo, please send that to us, man. But there you go. Yo, fun, silly, please make that panda bear. Yo, big ups to you guys.
Hey, Rich and Bob, what's going on, man? It's Elliot from Blessed Union. I'm glad you guys reached out to me. I appreciate it. Hope you guys are enjoying this day. Today's Wednesday, middle of the week. And I don't know about you, but this week has been going kind of fast for me. I was laid up all last week, but I'm back on my feet now and trying to stay as productive as possible since we're not playing as much, but that's fine. There's always stuff to do. So listen, you were talking about ideas for your paintings and your watercolors and I'm sorry, not watercolors, spray paint artists. That's right. I looked on you guys' website and I saw some of the work that you guys do. It's really good. and you were wanting some ideas as far as selling it and making it. Well, actually, I do have some ideas. I kind of went off on a little bit of a tangent. I started thinking about what would be really cool, and I don't know if you guys do this, but just to give you guys an outlet. Look, I could tell you, all the basic run-of-the-mill stuff like, increase your audience on social media. Of course, you know that. I don't know if you guys ever thought about getting a branding company to work with you guys and maybe push you guys, marketing and branding company. That's all well and good. But if you're like me, like I always start with just what the art is and what the music is in my case, because I can't draw or I can't paint. But I had an idea, and actually I wrote it down on my computer. I've got a lot of ideas that I wrote down that I typed up. I was thinking what would be cool, and I don't know, maybe this is something that you guys would like or not like to do, but if you guys put together something what I call the Odd Couple series, meaning mixing and matching different iconic celebrities, past and present, and doing drawings with those people in there. And the reason I called it Odd Couples is because you'd have, here's my first example, Ozzy and Harriet. And you've got a painting of Ozzy Osbourne, two people that would never be together, and well, they can't obviously, but this was called Ozzy and Harriet. You'd have like Ozzy Osbourne and Harriet Tubman hanging out at a Red Sox game. I mean, I'm cracking up as I was just like, if I'd seen that, like that would be hilarious. Another one I had was called Gibson and Gibson. You'd have Mel Gibson and Bob Gibson sitting in a coffee shop together, but they're texting like other people. They're not even talking. You know what I mean? They're just, I mean, it's silly stuff, but you just never know. Here's another idea, Lawrence and Lawrence. You'd have Jennifer Lawrence and Laurence Olivier riding horseback in the country, just, on the same horse, of course. I mean, just stuff like that. That's just the idea that I came up with. Sometimes I come up with ideas for other people more so than I come up with ideas for myself. Here's another one. This is hilarious. I have a painting called Baby Ruth. And it would be Babe Ruth and Ruth Bader Ginsburg roller skating. And like Babe is holding her hand because she's almost falling or something. I mean, just I can't even describe it. I mean, I know I would be interested in it, and not making fun of anybody, but it's kind of almost like that one painting that with James Dean and Elvis and Humphrey Bogart hanging out at the bar, but something along those lines. Call it the Odd Couple. Anyway, I've got a bunch more. I'm not going to bore you with it because you might be going, "Oh, this guy's horrible. Why am I asking a musician what should we do with our with our pop art and our portraits?" But anyway, that's my idea. I got some silly ideas and some are really good, and I don't know where that one lies. But anyway, I wish you guys nothing but the best. I hope this has been a help. I appreciate you guys reaching out to me. And if you are interested in any more of those ideas, get a hold of me on Instagram or Facebook. Send me an instant message or something, and I'll give you the rest of the ideas. But yeah, I thought they were pretty cool. And you might have thought they were silly, but whatever. Anyway, I wish you guys the best. Take care.
What up?
Oh man, this is gonna be great. I'm gonna use this video
and send it to Rich or Buddy.
I was like, what the hell? There's a lot of people that are excited about this one, so yeah.
Cool. Awesome.
All right.
All right.
I'll talk to you later.
Bye.